Today, from the direction of Pokrovsk, Donetsk. In a demolition operation carried out with surgical precision, the 55th Artillery Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces once again showed its fangs. Using armed FPV drones, the unit successfully neutralized several Russian infantry positions hidden in semi-enclosed areas. During the operation, Ukrainian operators conducted reconnaissance throughout the area near the Pokrovsk front line. Video footage captured by the drone's camera clearly shows two enemy targets hiding among the bushes. With sharp reconnaissance and precise maneuvering, the FPV drone was deployed to the location. The first explosion detonated precisely among the bushes, killing two enemy personnel unaware of the drone's deadly presence. But the operation didn't stop there. Not far from the first explosion, aerial reconnaissance detected the movement of another enemy force hiding inside a large pipe structure, attempting to shelter from airstrikes. Such cover was insignificant in the face of the precision and speed of Ukrainian UAV technology. Within seconds, a second drone glided into the pipe mouth with terrifying accuracy, exploding inside and completely neutralizing the target. This attack was part of a series of Ukrainian defensive operations actively conducted to hinder the advance of Russian forces in the Pokrovsk sector. Leveraging real-time intelligence and the effectiveness of FPV drones, the 55th Artillery Brigade has spearheaded the defense, not only defending, but also striking with precision at enemy infiltration points. Operational Command emphasized that any enemy infiltration or reconnaissance attempts will be met with full force. On the modern battlefield, no place is safe for invaders, even underground. Ukrainian UAVs will find and destroy them. On of July 9th, Russia has lost 1,029,660 troops after launching its full-scale invasion of Ukraine on February 24, 2022. Including 1,050 troops over the past day, according to the General Staff of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, AFU. Russian casualties in Ukraine surpassed 1 million on June 16th. The figures include all troops who were put out of action for some time due to deaths or injuries. The General Staff, in its daily update, also listed Russia's total recorded equipment losses as follows: 22,969 armored fighting vehicles, 54,575 vehicles and fuel tanks, including 119 over the past day, 30,102 artillery systems, including 68 over the past day, 44,457 drones, including 227 over the past day, 11,000 tanks, including 5 over the past day, 1,193 anti-aircraft systems, including 1 over the past day, 1,434 multiple launch rocket systems, 421 airplanes, 340 helicopters, 28 ships and boats, 1 submarine. The General Staff said it recorded 183 clashes across the front on Tuesday, July 8th. Meanwhile, from the Zaporizhzhia direction, as Russian forces quietly amass troops for a renewed offensive in Zaporizhzhia, Ukraine has already begun dismantling the operation before it can even begin. Through a relentless campaign of targeted airstrikes, Ukrainian forces are systematically striking the backbone of Russia's preparations, crippling their logistics, command centers, and drone operations. Russian forces are actively redeploying substantial numbers of troops towards Zaporizhzhia, signaling preparations for renewed assaults in this previously calm sector. One visually confirmed instance, documented by Ukrainian analysts, captured a convoy of about 15 trucks, indicating approximately 250 to 300 soldiers being relocated. However, this recorded event likely represents only a fraction of the overall troop movements. Given that not all convoys are detected, it's reasonable to assume Russia has shifted several thousand troops in total, aiming to reignite significant offensive operations. Their objectives are clear: to capture the settlements of Orikhiv and Huliaipol. Securing Orikhiv would push the front line close enough to Zaporizhzhia city to threaten it with artillery and long-range FPV drones with fiber-optic guidance. This could potentially expose the major urban center of 700,000 residents to constant bombardment, severely disrupting logistics and civilian life. Capturing Huliaipol, on the other hand, would provide Russia with a stable operational base, facilitating a northern push toward Dnipropetrovsk Oblast and creating another axis of pressure. Nevertheless, despite these tactical ambitions, any larger Russian aspiration of taking Zaporizhzhia city remains extremely unrealistic. Capturing such a densely populated and fortified city would require hundreds of thousands of troops, as they would face multiple entrenched Ukrainian defense lines just to reach it. Aware of Russia's intent, Ukraine is proactively launching comprehensive air operations aimed at dismantling Russian preparations. Ukrainian forces are systematically targeting critical Russian command posts, ammunition storages, drone control centers, and troop concentrations, aiming to cripple logistical and operational capabilities ahead of a potential offensive. First in these efforts is Ukraine's strategic targeting of Russian railway logistics, the backbone of Russia's military operations. Near Tokmak, Ukrainian FPV drones disrupted Russian rail logistics in two significant incidents. Initially, a drone strike disabled a train in Tokmak's industrial zone, temporarily crippling vital enemy transport links. Another precision attack between Tokmak and Molokhansk began by halting a Russian train with an FPV drone. Additional drones then struck fuel tanks, causing a massive fire that eliminated essential fuel reserves destined for frontline units. Ukrainian airstrikes also target Russian command infrastructure. MiG-29 fighter jets conducted pinpoint attacks using GBU-62 JDAM-ER guided bombs against multiple battalion-level Russian command posts, even striking two separate ones in a single day. Another strike in Nesteryanka village obliterated a command building, disrupting local coordination. Further air operations neutralized enemy drone hubs. Ukrainian aircraft used French-supplied AASM-250 Hammer bombs to destroy drone control centers and eliminate operators sheltering in dugouts. Ukraine also targets ammunition and fuel depots. Near Novozlatopil village, a strike involving two bombs destroyed an entire hangar filled with ammo.